Hi, this is Robin of Polycensus. The short screen capture demos the stats we added for CMS 8 of our Optimism Builders Cycle 11 grant. You can see we've revamped the landing page. It's now really simple. We've just got two buttons. One if you want to create a game, which is the narrator button, and one if you want to join in a game, and we call that the raid button. The raid button leads to the stats page that we've added for this milestone. Give that a moment to load. What you can see in this page are stats for each of the currently active games, the ones that have been created by the narrator and are waiting for registrants to join before the game is started. In the first column, you can see the actions that you can do. You can join in a raid, or you can carry on to the narration button. The columns that are relevant for this milestone are the creator and registrants column, where we have links to each of the addresses that are involved in the dungeon. If I click on the creator link and open that up in a new tab, you can see the stats page for the creator address. The creator address has, the stats page for an address has two sections. The first section is the activity as a narrator, and the second section is the activity as a raider. Trials created is the number of trials created by this address. Bad maps is an indication of how many trials have been created and haven't been run to completion. A big number there is indication of dungeon spamming. Trials running is an indication of how many trials are currently active for this narrator. And that means they're closed for registration, but they're actually active and have participants. Trial victories shows how many times this narrator has successfully run a trial and beaten all the trialists, trapping them to their doom. The raider stats shows how many raids the address has joined in on, how many dungeons that address has been successful in finding the exit first without coming to harm, and grisly deaths shows how many times this address has been trapped in a dungeon or has fallen foul of a trap or creature. I think what we need here is a bit of a grisly gallery of doom or a gallery of glory. That's something we can do in a future milestone. Great, so that is the stats page. You can see that links in from the lobby page. You can also get the same result for the individual trialists that are currently registered. If I go back to the lobby page, you can see the list again. So there we've got the creator. Alice has joined up for a game session. Game session isn't yet open, so as somebody who's thinking about joining a game, I might be interested in what sort of success she's had. And I can see here that Alice has also created trials and hasn't had any bad maps. She's actually got a trial running at the moment. She's joined this trial and she's been victorious in another trial, and she's never met a grisly death. And that's it. That's it for the stats submission for CMS 8. CMS 8 is also our last milestone for the grant. There's loads more that we would love to do with the game. Things that are on our roadmap include onboarding and treasury. We think token-bound accounts and account abstraction are a great fit for what we're doing here with Chaintrap, where we can have a narrator sponsor a session with the gas. The raiders casually join up and play for free with something to win and good rewards going to the narrators, because there's more effort and there should be more reward in running great trials. Spontaneous matchmaking is a thing we'd like to do. Pub-friendly QR code invites, a QR code looking for group. We really want to proceed with what we think of as a dungeon microeconomy. So each trial will have its stake and ransoms, and the participants that get sealed into their doom will have to pay an exit ransom to get out, and setting up the contracts to balance that microeconomy for each section is how we will incentivize the creation of fun trials for everybody. And then the last thing that we have in mind is a mainnet release. Why the heck not?